Good morning, everybody. How are we doing on this beautiful morning? A little chilly out, but we're making do. As you can see, we are laying down some rock. Um, Fred and I got a heck of a deal on some spare metal, and we decided, well, why don't we make some sheds for ourselves, some lean-tos and stuff from the spare metal. So what I'm doing right now is just spreading it out. We brought rock in, and I'm just loading it up. We got another truckload just in case, but we're just spreading it out on the ground. And yeah, we had to use Fred's tractor because, well, frankly, the little Massey could not do it. It just couldn't do it. It was having too many issues with, well, let's just say it didn't have enough junk in the trunk. We'll leave it at that. So it was constantly tipping over. We couldn't get it stopped. And so we had to go a different route. So I'm just spreading this rock out real nice and steady. There's a good base underneath there, and we're just putting this rock down. Let's see, I'll finish up this pile here, and then we'll get out and talk about it because, well, I want you to see all the things that we've done. But, you know, some of this rock is already down in. Last night we did some of it and then tested it all. And yeah, it goes down fast and disappears fast. You can see where my tracks were basically non-existent there. There we go. We'll see here. We're almost got this pile done. This is from the truckload from last night. I think that's it. Oh, there's a little bit over here too. Well, let's make sure we get it all. I think we got it. Yep, looks like it. But anyway, yeah, we're just trying to spread some rock down in here, and then we're going to work it in with the tractor. Like I said, the Massey, it couldn't handle it. I don't know why, but it just really couldn't. Oh, that was it. Okay, well, let's see here. We can squish this down a little bit. Squish it down in there a little bit more. I might have got a little bit too much on that one end, but I think it'll flatten out here. Yeah, it's starting to flatten out. Yeah, there's a little bit too much right there, I think. Well, let's check with Fred, have a look at it here. Alrighty. What do you think, Mr. Fred? Oh, I see I got a little bit too much right there. I guess I have to smooth that out, won't I?
Yep, just a tiny bit of a hump right here.
And a little
For
bit
the
right here.
Yep, just a fraction there. But for the most part, it's going pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's going down real good. Boy, that sand we put down first over the mud that we found under this really sinking her down, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But it should provide a real good base for us.
I agree.
So, yeah, I can't believe we got this all put together, Fred. Man, it looks really good.
Yeah, it turned out really, really slick.
Yeah, those two that we did at your place look really good too. I think they turned out well. The two that we did over at his house look like this right over here. Just a nice little lean-to. We ran a stringer across and bolted it through to the other side, and then yeah, just some of it was wood that we had. Kind of matches the barns that we do have right now, but I guess they tore down a whole bunch of buildings and they had all this tin and lumber left over, and it was like, well, we can make use of that. We did have to get a telehandler in here to raise these beams up. After we got these poles set, we brought the telehandler in and raised the beams up, bolted them in through the wall, and ran a stringer up there to the main area. But haven't had a chance to see if it leaks during the rain yet, but I just figured it provides a larger area for us to store equipment, and I think that's important. And yeah, Fred, well, we added what, a couple places for you to store like this over here. I know
Yeah.
you needed it more than I did, but you just don't have as much room.
No. When after you had left, I did do some moving around, and things were put away a lot nicer than they were, and that cleared up some space.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's really, really good.
Yep, I just needed to tidy up a little bit on my end, so.
Makes
But
sense.
it's definitely more room. Well, both reasons why.
Yeah,
Me actually putting stuff away right and taking time to park it in a nice manner, and then the few added places to actually park stuff. It was just kind of a win-win both directions.
that sounds like a good deal to me. Hey, I got a question for you. Do you think if I took that truck back down in here, raised the bed, and just went forward slow, you think it would do a good job of spreading it out?
Uh,
Or do you think I'd get, too stuck?
Not sure. Let's try something real quick.
All right. Ooh. Hang on a minute. I think you were hitting that high spot. Let me see what I can do here. It got a little bit much there at the beginning, but that didn't do too bad, did it?
No.
Did that
See what
take
I was?
all of it?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Well, I could go back and maybe do that again then, one more time over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I
while you're
think
doing
you were
that,
hitting this high spot right here.
yeah, I was just trying to get. Well, what I was trying for is see if I can back in, see what happens if you back across rock with it.
Right.
But we seem to be all right. Um, while you're doing that, And actually, that truck was doing pretty good at kind of packing things down.
Well, we
You know,
could use it to run over it. And hey, if we get stuck, we got the tractor right here.
yeah. While you're doing that, you get if I were to go do something real quick with the tractor, see if maybe I could pick something up down at the dealer that'd help potentially.
Well, we could try, sure.
All right, you go ahead and do that. I'm gonna run down to the dealership, see if they still have something I noticed the other day that might help us here.
Okay. All right.
I'll be right back.
All right. Well, everybody, I guess we'll see if we can continue what we started here while he does that. I think I can get right up against this wall. Ooh, that's awful close, but we'll give it a try. Oh boy, we're out of rock already. Well, might have to come up with other plans here then. But I think if I get some of this rock that's back here in the corner, should be okay. Yeah, it's not doing too good of a job. Well, like I said, the plan was just get some rock in there. Or there might be a little bit left right there. I might be able to pick that up. Well, maybe. Let's see. I wonder if the big tractor, how it would do. It's got them nice, big, wide tires. Wonder how it would do as far as helping to compact things a little bit. I'm not sure what Fred's up to, but we'll see. Now, it's been a little bit since we last seen each other. Granted, a few things have changed. I got myself a new pickup. Well, new to me pickup. Something a little bit heavier duty. This is a rental right here, that little dump truck. That ain't mine. But I did get a new to me pickup. And other than that, you know, nothing's really changed. It's just little stuff. I don't know if that did anything or not. I don't know if I got enough weight. I mean, this thing weighs quite a bit, but I think it's compacting a little. Yeah, I think a little bit, maybe. Hair bit. Yeah, probably need something heavier. I don't really have anything super heavy here, so yeah, we'll go put this back and we'll wait on Fred, and yeah, I'll see you here in just a few. Well, everybody, welcome back. Fred just called me from the dealership, said he's headed here with something. I'm not sure what he found, but we're going to give it a try. I ran back and forth multiple times, and I got some of it to smooth out, but we'll see if we can get it any better. It looks like he's got a box blade or something. Or at least that's what it seems. Whoa! Fred's trying to run me over.
Alright, there you go. Sorry about that. Brakes are a little bit touchy on this compared to my other stuff. I needed to give it more brake there, so
Ah!
I missed you.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a good deal. Go to the hospital today.
No, I don't want that for anybody. I don't care who it is.
You think this will, is that strong enough to handle it?
I'm not sure, but I thought we could try it. They told me we could just lease it. We didn't need to buy it, so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Well,
so I
Well,
just did a quick lease with them real quick on it to see if maybe it would work.
well, we'll give it a try and see what happens.
All right, you go ahead. I'll launch again.
Okay. Okay, well, this ought to be interesting. Let's see. Fire's down, up. Okay. Well, I think it's moving. Let's go through. I'll turn around and push some of that back the other way. Let's see here. Whoa! That didn't work. Well, it's working a little bit, everybody. It looks like it's not bad, but yeah, when you drop off in there, man, it just goes quick. Might have to run right about there, maybe. Let's see what happens when we do this. Well, it's a little bit better. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to work on this for a little bit, see if we can get it to work, and I'll see you here in just a little bit. Well, Mr. Fred, that looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That leveler was a great idea once we got the hang of how to get it level.
Yeah.
And then running over it 100 times, that made a big difference too. I see there's still a little bit over here that's kind of popped up some, but that's okay. Won't hurt nothing.
It's definitely better though.
Yes, yes it is. I would feel comfortable about putting a vehicle underneath of it and not sinking.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Now out here, man, look at our tracks on the yard. Oh my word. We almost need some more rock for right here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit more.
That's okay. We'll worry about that another day. But, well, you said you just rented that leveler?
Yeah, I just leased it.
Oh, okay. Well, I leased the truck with the rock, so I need to return it. If you need to return that leveler, we'll head over to the shop. I saw something over there I wanted to look at.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, uh-oh's about right. So, yeah. And then I've got bales we got to put in the wrapper, but that ain't going to be too hard of a job.
No.
So, alrighty, well, I'll meet you over there at the dealership.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty. Well, everybody, we'll get this truck fired up, get it returned. It took us 2 loads. That wasn't too bad. I probably could do a third. But to get to the quarry is quite a drive from here. You know, that's why we stopped last night. Of course, visibility was getting pretty rough. Boy, look at the fog again this morning. Man. It has been a very, very humid September for us. We're getting right to the end of September. Getting ready to head into October, and the humidity is just stifling at times. But Oh well, not the end of the world for us. We're doing pretty good though. I really do think we're doing pretty good. I'll get this up here and get it parked. And then, like I said, I'm going to have to get them bales. I need to get them wrapped. They're grass bales. Fred and I went ahead and cut that northern part of the field up here. And we're turning that into grass bales. I guess park us back here on the back row so they can get it checked in and have a look at it. Let's see. Well, judging by the mirrors, that's probably pretty good right there. We'll just call that good enough. Oh, look at that. Almost perfect. But Fred ought to be here any minute. And while we're waiting on him, I saw a couple of tractors they got in. Look at this old 4430. That is a beautiful old tractor. Good tires on it. Looks clean. Now, I'm sure it's been redone and repainted. See if we can squeeze through here. I'm sure it's been done, repainted, everything else. I kind of like that 8340 New Holland, too. That's a nice looking tractor. Doesn't have a front loader. I need a front loader. I'm thinking about getting rid of the Massey. And, well, we'll wait for Fred here. Well, maybe. There he goes. He's disconnecting. Okay. Wait on him here just a little bit. There he is. Mr. Fred, what do you think of this old 4430?
I think that thing's been well taken care of.
I think it's been repainted, personally. Because see back here, it doesn't have the cylinder hooks in between, up next to the triangle. That looks like they removed them, and you can see how that's like fresh paint around that hole.
Oh, yep. And just right up here, you can vaguely see it tucked up under the cab. There's a little run.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. So that's why I thought it'd been repainted, but my word. It is clean. Looks like a new alternator. Well, quite a few new. The injector pump's been replaced. Power steering pump looks like maybe it's had some work. I don't know how many hours are on it. Well, let's hop up and have a look. I guess can. It's not locked. Oh my. Wow. That's clean, man. Have Fred hop up in here and look at this. Those are brand new stickers. This is a rebuild. Hop in there and look at that, Fred. This is a rebuild.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's gotta be.
Well, I did some work while I'm up there looking around. Open the caps for the hydraulic remotes back here.
Really?
It's got brand new O-rings in the hydraulics, which is huge. Those things are not easy to replace.
Well, I'll be darned. Yeah, those are a pain. And it's got 3 hydraulics on this for a 30 series. Man. Yeah, that's a nice tractor. I bet they want a, well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe they want a lot for it. Maybe they don't. I don't know. That's a nice tractor, isn't it?
That thing is pretty slick.
I wonder what they want for it. I'm going to go talk to them at the dealership and see. Man, if they got this priced right, it's a heck of a consideration, and maybe they'll have to come get the old Massey and take the old Massey away.
Really?
Well, like I said, I couldn't pick up the rock with it. And as you can see, this thing's got the heavy weights in it.
Yeah, there's several things going for it. This, if I'm not mistaken, will have more power to it.
Oh, yeah,
And,
by probably 30,
and
40 horse more.
yeah, and I mean, let's be honest. The John Deeres are definitely a heavier tractor than Massey's.
Oh, yeah,
Let,
by
let,
far.
let's just be totally on that. Totally honest there. They're heavier and honestly better built.
Yeah,
Well, I think personal preference. I haven't done a whole lot with Massey.
well, I haven't really either. I know some of their tractors were built nice and heavy. I just don't know about the series that I have right now. But,
True.
well, let me
Very
go
true.
see. Let me go see what they would do. Just maybe we'll see what happens. But, oh, by the way, don't forget my bucket's still on the front of your loader.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna drop it off when I go by your before I took it home later, just in case
Sure,
we need it for
sure.
anything.
Not a problem. Well, I'll go in and chit chat with him and I'll be back out.
Alrighty, I'm gonna look a little bit.
Okay. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Oh, well, I guess Fred got tired of waiting. Um, well, I guess Fred won't know the excitement. I bought it. I went ahead and bought this 4430. Hard price on it. Full fresh motor and transmission rebuild. Repaint, as we know, 23,000 out the door. It's like having a brand new tractor, you know? So, guess what? It's mine. And it should do a good job of replacing the Massey. Now, we will have to wait to hear about the Massey. They're going to send a representative out to basically review it and see what kind of money is going to come off the price. I just signed a promissory note that says no matter what, this tractor will be mine. If I choose, I can pay the full amount, or I can take whatever they give me off the Massey and pay the remainder. Well, if they give me a decent price off the Massey, well, then, yeah, that ain't going to make that big of a difference. But like a fresh tractor, like it just came out of the factory, and it's over 40 years old, darn near 45 years old, not going to complain. But I think Fred's going to be surprised. I wasn't expecting to make this purchase, though. I really wasn't. This just kind of came out of the blue. Oh, I see they even updated the radio a little bit in it. Boy, look at this fog setting in. Man, cannot believe how much fog we have had. It has been rather tough, to be honest. But we're going to put this thing to work right away and see how it works out. Oh, there's Fred. I wonder if he asked himself when he left how I was going to get back. You know? He's probably looking at it going, wait, what? But I need to get the Massey out and get the bale fork here. And we'll set this out so that the guy can come look at it. I think Fred will figure it out here in a second. We'll just set this right here. Well, Mr. Fred,
You got some splaining to do. How good of a deal?
23K.
You stole this thing almost.
It's had a fresh engine rebuild, fresh transmission rebuild. Yes, they repainted it. Um,
Good.
redid the interior, all new parts in there. I mean, they have basically gone through this thing with a fine tooth comb. It's like having a brand new tractor.
So engine and quad range trans rebuild, huh?
Yes.
You got a deal.
Yeah. Well, and all the peripherals are new on that engine. They're all new.
Wow.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yep, you definitely that was worth it.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was well worth the 23. Oh, and then they're going to come look at the Massey, and I can either take their offer and then pay the difference, or they're just going to sell the John Deere outright to me. Either way, I just signed a promissory note for an either or situation.
Ah, okay.
But I figured we'd go ahead and looks like it's kind of clouding up. I've got them grass bales that need to be wrapped that don't need to be drawing in moisture.
Alrighty.
I thought maybe we'd do that for a little bit if you're still up to it.
Sure.
All right. Well, I'm going to hook this up to the bale fork. Oh, you might have to flip that back flat for me.
Oh,
But
all right.
I'll hook that up and we'll go over and get things set up. Oh boy. Here we go. All right, Mr. Fred. Let's head across the road and um let's get this other tractor to uh pull that little bale wrapper out.
Alrighty.
Actually, I'll grab the other tractor. Why don't you take the 4430 over and hook onto the bale wagon and oh wait, no, it's already hooked up. I'll go ahead and grab that. Go ahead and go over there, and I'll pull out the deal with the other tractor, and we'll start just loading bales into it.
Sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. I've got the Agco over there. I forgot to tell him. But we are going to use the old Alice here just to pull out that that way we can pull out that bale wrapper. Boy, it's a good running old tractor now that I got her going. I put a new battery in it, and man, this thing just sings. I think that'll work right there. Okay, let's get this out of the way. See, we're going to have to adjust it a little bit here. Okay, I think that'll work. Let's hop over here and tell Fred. Let's see. All right, Mr. Fred. Let's pull forward a little bit and just drop them bales right about where... Actually, just go ahead and drop them right where they are.
Alrighty.
And I'll hop in and start picking them up and dropping them in the machine. I got it all ready.
Sounds good.
All right. Here we go. Get on the other side of him while he's dropping them off. I mean, he'll have to go over there and man the machine, but that ain't too bad of a deal. Well, one thing about it, the old 4430's got a nice tight turning radius. I like that. There we go. Oop. Not quite. Well, I'm still getting used to this. A little longer herd than the Massey, but it's doing its job. Looks like Fred's watching it and manning the machine, so should be good. Whoop. The heck's going on here? Oh, no. Okay, hang on. I'll be right back, everybody. Hey, Mr. Fred, what do you think of that? Nice row of marshmallows here, don't we got?
Yes, yes.
That's not too bad of a little system. It kind of gets with it. Looks like it only used one box of wrap, too, to do all these bales. There's 24 of them here.
That's promising.
Yeah, I think so. But I guess it's time to get all this put away. I can get this here. Didn't you say you wanted to try to do a little bit up at your place today?
I mean, if we wanted to, we could.
All
We're not in
right.
a big hurry.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna work on getting stuff put back where it goes. I still got to figure out where I'm gonna put this bale wagon here. I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Yeah.
I'll come up with a spot.
Yeah.
We got all those new shed locations we can take advantage of too, but we'll see.
That is true.
But I guess for the time being, I'll get the old... Well, you want to run the old Alice since you haven't had a chance to?
I'd be honored.
All righty. Well, you go for it. Yeah, just back that bale wrapper back there in the shed, and we'll call that good. Meantime,
good.
I'm going to get in the 4440 and go put it in its new home. And wait till Fred figures out how the steering on that is. That thing can turn on a dime. I would at some point like to find some more parts to that. You know, some old equipment to put with that old Alice. Maybe someday here in the future I'll find something. I don't know. Well, I don't think this is going to fit over there where the Massey did. So I think it's probably going to find a home inside here with the Alice. I think that's good. That ought to be good enough right there. Yeah. Oh, I got plenty of room. Oh, I didn't think of that. You know what? Let's reposition this thing because I need to get that other tractor in here too. Didn't think about that. There we go. That should be good enough. Whoa. Man, they redid the hydraulics on this thing. They just pop right to the ground. Whew. Now, where are we going to put that Agco? I don't know. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.